So a lot of you are going to be questioning, what should I be eating? And we're going to be going through different levels of detail as we go up through the pyramid. But at this point in level 2, we're starting with the assumption that you do have a fairly good idea of what healthy food is and isn't. And we're just going to give you some little bits of guidance in order to make sure that the balance of what's on your plate is correct. You want to start every meal that you have with protein. It's the most important thing. And realistically, you should be aiming to have sort of 1 or 2 palm-sized portions of lean protein in your meal every time that you eat. That's really important. The second thing that you should be thinking about is making sure you're getting veggies in, or potentially fruits, depending upon whether it's breakfast or something. And you want to have quite a lot of this in your diet. So something like 2 fist-sized portions of vegetables per meal is going to be a really good start point. Then you can start to think about adding in carbohydrates. So for example, in whatever form you're eating it, so cooked rice, cooked pasta or potatoes or something, is a sort of a cupped handful of carbohydrates that go onto your plate. And then to finish off, you might want something, a little bit of oil, so to dressing, or maybe a little bit of a sauce, or something which is going to help the meal to taste really nice. And that would come under the fat category. So it's either 1 or 2 teaspoons of oil, or maybe sort of 1 or 2 thumb-sized portions of something which is quite fat dense, like an avocado, or maybe like peanut butter, or something like that. And that's the basic premise of what we want to build a really good fat loss plate. This is a start point rather than the be-all and end-all, and we want there to be some flexibility. So therefore, should be what the average of your plates look like over the course of a week. But the basic premise, the most fundamental thing, is that we want you to be eating proper meals every time that you eat, sort of 3 times a day, keeping the snacking to a minimum, and then using that as the foundation from which you then build.